We are at the Kauai Safari tours for a rum tour. It's actually right next to where we had the luau the last time we came. Kauai Safaris.
Aloha and welcome to Kauai Safaris. We are at our gorgeous property here at Kilohana. My name is Fletcher. I'll be chit-chatting with you for a little while. Captain Tanji is at the wheel. He's keeping us safe and moving us forward, and we just became your best friends. Anybody guess why? Rum. We all know there's rum involved today, right?
Yeah.
Making sure. Some people trip out when we start pouring cocktails. We're featuring Kōloa Rum, the company's one and only tasting room and gift shop located here. To the right, tastings go on every hour on the hour that they are open, and all the rum, all the goodies for sale right there at the gift shop. We host Luau Kalamaku, one of the best luau's in the state, a fun train ride, and the pineapple shack. We got Dole Whips, iced teas, coffees, even local made ginger beer on tap. And yes, guys, that train is really fun if you enjoy screaming kids and no liquor. Let's just say you guys made the right decision. I joke about that, but I take my kids on the train all the time. It is really fun for anyone of any age. We're headed behind the scenes on this gorgeous 138-acre property. We'll see animal pastures, fruit orchards, and the tasty gazebos where we're featuring that Koloa rum. We got our mascots here at Kauai Safaris. The one with the white on his face, we call him Jack. He steals most of the tortillas. He's kind of an ass.
Not so sharp this morning.
And the rare and elusive chicken.
Hey, what's your name, man?
David.
Hey, David, you want to feed a tortilla to my ass?
Sure, no problem.
Kind of hairy.
Oh, well, a little too far away.
All right, team. We're gonna go ahead down to our valley. We'll do a rum tasting and make you a safari Mai Tai. Once you've got a Mai Tai in hand, we're hopping back on the truck. You're gonna do the drinking. We're gonna do the driving. After leaving our valley, we're going through our pasture full of piggies. We'll feed them. Hopefully see some of the little ones we've got running around. And then we'll head on out to the second gorgeous location for the farm to glass cocktail. Sound good?
Yeah.
Excellent. A little history. That gorgeous mansion we passed on the way in, that was the private residence of Gaylord and Ethel Wilcox and their 2 kids. Gaylord Wilcox was manager of the Likui Sugar Mill. The family lived in the mansion from 1935 through the 1960s. They moved up to the North Shore. I never would have left that place. It's gorgeous. 3-bedroom home with a 16,000 square foot layout. Too many cocktails, you're getting lost. But into the agricultural side of things, first crop, pineapples. We'll be looking down, not up. Very common misconception, pineapples don't grow in trees. Does anyone know how long it takes to grow a pineapple?
2 years.
2 years. Average is 2 years to grow them, 10 minutes to eat them. Enjoy every bite. Hawaii gets a lot of credit for pineapples. They come from South America. The Brazil area, they are a bromeliad, the only edible bromeliad in the world. First commercially grown on Kauai in 1906, they would plant them by the hundreds of acres at a time. You now find them in smaller patches like this at local farms and private properties.
Yes, sir.
Folks, does anyone love cashews?
Yeah.
Not the walnut fruit, I'm just kidding. Cashews, believe it or not, cashews are toxic right off the tree. For everybody. Cashews contain a toxin called urushiol, which is present in poison oak, poison ivy, and the sap of mango trees. So cashews need to be steamed, boiled, and roasted before they're edible. That one with the flowers back there. Pretty nuts, huh? The jokes do get worse. They seem better after cocktails or not. I am going to be picking the gorgeous flower of the Jamaican passion fruit vine. Make sure we got any buggies on there. So pass that one around. Passion fruit flowers get dried and used like tea. They have calming properties very similar to chamomile. Windbreak trees like the eucalyptus, they're strong and flexible, set to slow down those northeasterly trade winds. It could do damage to our orchard if left unregulated. But as you see, mango is doing well. More long gone, the cousin of lychee that tastes like a honeydew melon. And folks, if you've ever had the fruit of long gone, you know that they're so good once you start eating them. Long gone. Between the multiple tours, the restaurant, and the bar, we are able to absorb everything that we grow. We do get a little fruit fall, which goes back to the birds and the chickens and pigs in nature, but we're pretty good about it. I'm gonna pick a couple of these underripe oranges, and that is exactly how we want them for your cocktail. So, very important, because in Hawaii, between 90 and 95% of our food is imported. So whatever we can grow here, keep here, and use here will help make us less reliant on outside food sources. Things like getting on that barge not showing up one day. This area is what we call Banana Slap Alley, and it will get a little interactive for those of you on the outside seats.
Banana Slap Alley.
Folks, if you're posting pictures or videos of our tour on Instagram, utilize our hashtag Banana Slap.
Banana Slap.
Do not Google it, you'll get something.
Oh!
Bananas often called banana trees.
Yep. Oh, I got slapped again.
Oh. In fact, the world's largest perennial herb. To be a tree, a plant must have a solid bark, branches. Bananas have none of those characteristics. Bananas have a soft trunk containing water, the leaves, and the fruit towards the top of the plant. We got a great example of the early stages of fruiting of the banana plant. That purple thing is called the heart. And as the petals of the heart lift and fall away, it'll expose each hand of bananas. Once the hands have all come out, you cut the heart section off, and it is believed to result in a heavier harvest weight of the bananas themselves. And the heart is very edible. Gets used for things like chutneys, curries, stir fries, and soups. The leaf gets used like aluminum foil to wrap and steam food. The stump is soft and full of water. It's a key component for the imu, the underground steamer traditionally used to cook in Hawaii. You cut the stump into smaller sections and smash it open. Light your fire, heat your porous river rocks for a couple of hours till they're glowing hot. On top of the hot rocks, you do a layer of smashed banana stumps, then the food you're cooking, a layer of banana leaves, a layer of wet burlap bags, seal it with a tarp or a painter's plastic, burying the edges with dirt. You cook for 8 to 12 hours, and anything coming out of the imu is Koloa. The word Koloa translates to cook underground, not just the pig. Chickens! Chickens will fly up and eat the bananas if the farmer does not get them in time. So I'm trying to get our chef for the restaurant on board to do a banana fried chicken happy hour. A couple cold beers, a couple Mai Tais, good plan for those pesky chickens. As we get a gap through the pine trees to the right, up in the distance, Mount Haupu is said to be the home of Kamapua'a, the Hawaiian demigod that took many forms. The pig, the handsome Hawaiian man, and the state fish. Who knows the name for Hawaii state fish? There it is. There'll be a test on that later. In the movie Moana, every sail would have been woven from the leaf of the hala tree. Next time you watch, look carefully, you will notice that woven pattern. Also in Moana, every torch would have been kukui nuts that have been lit. Kukui means light in the Hawaiian language, known as the candle nut. And it's edible in little doses. We call it inamono. In large doses, the 3-2-1 nut. Eat 3 of them, go to number 2 like it's number 1. In the Hawaiian language, goat is cow. It's spelled K-A-O. That's hapa, that's velvet, and that's kui. The goats first arrived in Hawaii in 1778, brought by Captain James Cook. But he did not bring these domestic goat varieties. He brought the ibex goat, which is the same wild goat you see running through our Waimea Canyon, along the Nepali coast, even ridgelines like Haupu. All the islands have those ibex running wild for the most part. And we saw some horses back there, and Hawaiian horse is Leo. They first arrived in Hawaii in 1806, brought by Captain George Vancouver, a different British ship captain. Everyone say bye!
Bye!
I like to get it. We got Chili the horse up there on his high horse. Hi Chili boy! These are known as the painted eucalyptus, originating in Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, and the Philippines. As the trees grow, they shed this outer layer of bark. It dries out, starts to decompose, turns red and orange. The coloring is just the paper-thin exterior. It does not continue through the center. Out there, more pineapples and 8 rows of sugar cane. In Hawaii, it's called Ko, K-O. We grow it because there's a sugarcane juice press at our bar. And every Mai Tai at the restaurant and lounge gets an ounce of cane juice from one of our patches. Really looking to use the livestock and rotational grazing to bring our fertility back to the soil. The sugar industry is really rough on the land and the fertility of the land. The right forages, the right resting, and the right management of livestock will get it back around. We've seen some great improvements on our property already. The alpacas. Up here, this is our youngster. This is Bandit, or Bandito. About nine, almost 10 months old. Mom and Dad are back there. Mom, we call her Tina. Eat your food, Tina. And then the male, that's Manny Alpacio. And folks, the chicken. The rare and elusive Kauai chicken. Who knows the name for chicken in the Hawaiian language? It's moa. M-O-A. Moa. And the best way to remember that is every time you come back to Kilohana, there will be moa and moa chicken. And then folks, if you're looking for a rental home here on the island, $8,500 a month, heck of a deal. We live next to the dryland taro field out there. Again, about 95% of our food in Hawaii is imported. Most of the stuff at our grocery store sat on a barge for weeks to get here, then sat in someone's cold storage. So go to your farmers markets, meet your farmers, meet your ranchers, meet your local fishermen and producers. Buy directly from them. You will not beat the freshness, and you'll find plenty of things you've probably never seen before. Leaving the farm, we just hopped onto an old sugarcane haul road. Back in the heyday of sugar, this was one of the main thoroughfares for the big cane trucks. Big semi-trucks with multiple trailers hooked up to them, stacked 30 feet high with cane right out of the field. So who's ready for a ride?
Yeah!
Alright, teams, hold on our heads up. We're going to drop down into Koloa Valley and get this party going for you. Dun, dun, dun.
Da 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 da.
Alright, I'm gonna have everyone stay seated for just a sec.
Amazing. I know, it's really pretty. So we're at our first stop for our rum tour. Nice. Ooh, 360.
Aloha! We are doing a safari tour.
Everyone's vlogging all at the same time.
Yes, it's my 30th.
Yeah, that's David's 30th.
The morning, 11
Good job.
a.m. with some
Woo!
ties.
It's like fall over. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Greg.
So anyway, yeah, we'll treat it a little bit like a wine tasting, kind of get a feel for what you guys think of them. The reason I bring up the rum connoisseur thing is there are phenomenal rums out there in the world. When you go to the Caribbean and Central America, my eyes are up here, man.
Down here.
Yep, she's getting better.
There we go. Got it.
No, you can't get the up angle. That was all my chins from the side. I have one cup for everybody. Blind tasting. I want you to tell me, do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you smell? What do you taste? If I tell you you're going to taste whispers of oak and notes of blueberry and all that, that's all you're going to taste. So drink it. Tell me what you taste. Hang on to the cup. We're going to use it again. I'm judging all your faces. Ready, set, go.
And they're rich. I know it's done.
I want rum in my tongue.
Thank you.
Backwards against the stream here. First round.
I recognize you too.
Yeah, like you know how it is. Like, Costco or something.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know what I taste.
Vanilla. What's that?
It's the same thing. I'm just. It's
For David and Angela. Where's David at? David McLeod.
That's me. Of the clan McLeod.
Oh, Clan McLeod. Angela. She put. I don't usually get last names, so like I don't even usually get properly spelled first names. So I'm really surprised. The other day we had Jisska, and I was like, Jiska. And they're like, it's Jessica.
Definitely Jessica.
Yeah. Angela.
Angela.
With that rum, I noticed a lot of people kind of picking out things from it. I had a lot of indifference. I also had one or two people look like that might have been the worst thing they had ever tasted in their entire life. But we're not going to single people out. That's incredibly rude. It was her. How you doing there, young lady? Out of curiosity, don't try to hide. On a 0 to 10 scale, 0 being you hated it, 10 being you loved it, where'd you rate that rum?
I like the smell.
I'm gonna put more in it. We're gonna reuse them.
I know, it's just.
0. 2? Well, your face said 2. Because I looked over and you went. So I check. Any flavors anyone got from that?
To be mixed. That's a mixing one.
Little
Maybe
pineapple,
vanilla?
Little citrus, little vanilla. So did you smell like specifically lime?
No.
No, okay. I'm gonna say because he just cut a bunch of limes. So. What you just tasted was a white rum, essentially sugarcane water and yeast fermented together for about 2 weeks. Once it's done fermenting, you have a sugarcane beer. That then gets distilled twice. Comes out as 163 proof white rum. 163 is strong. They cut it to 80 proof. They added caramelized sugar. If you liked it, cool. You just found a bottle of rum you could sip on for $30. If you didn't like it, you are not meant to enjoy that one on its own. It is meant to go into a cocktail. Remember those beautiful aged rums I mentioned? That ain't one of them. It's meant to be mixed. And for my local people, raise your hand if you live on Kauai. Okay. Now raise your hand if you have Koloa rum at your house. Okay. So you know.
We have the coffee one from your
Yeah. So you know someone that cleans timeshares for a living, and they give you a bottle of rum. We all have it, but we don't really drink this rum very often. This tour on weekends is mostly locals, and I like to think it's because we're turning these rums that are okay on their own into really good cocktails. Dude yesterday said, holy cow, that tastes like engine degreaser. And we kind of chuckled because degreaser is pretty much how we're using it.
In the way that it's so strong. So it's 80 proof, the rum goes into the glass. And that underripe orange, plenty of flavor. So we squeeze it in and you get the flavor from the juice. But we are after the citrus oil in the rind. There's more aromatic and flavor to that than anything. So the 10-15 minutes that this sits, it's going to build a little depth, a little character. Nothing crazy on the infusion side. But you look to the original Mai Tai, it calls to leave the rind of the lime in the glass as you build and drink your cocktail. That's right, we are using limes today. We were using underripe oranges, but I forgot that we went to limes
used them all.
So these are fresh Tahitian limes that we picked this morning. So flavor is going to come through, and it's nothing crazy, but it does help in the long run for your cocktails.
Oh, it's okay, we'll wait for you.
She's got the upside down. She's
I
kind
think
of
I
a
thought it
big
was
deal.
as cool as you thought it was going to be. Sophie. Sophie. You have a phone in your hand, woman. I ain't going to tell you where her hand was. What was your name?
Lisa.
Lisa, what's my temperature?
Oh, hot.
There's 2 Mai Tais in the world. If I'm going to make a classic Mai Tai, I'm going to make my own almond syrup. If you look at the menu, you'll see words like classic Mai Tai, vintage, 1944, Trader Vic, or the word orgeat. O-R-G-E-A-T. Orgeat is an almond syrup. That's a lime juice and almond cocktail. If you see words like royal, Hawaiian, tropical, or Elvis, it's most likely going to be pineapple. If you've ever seen Blue Hawaii with Elvis Presley, every 20 minutes he's like, hey, baby, what's up on my time? It made them absolutely famous. Big old slice of pineapple on them. So, like, if you go to Duke's Waikiki or Duke's here, they have 2 Mai Tais. They have the Kalapaki Mai Tai, which is more of a Elvis style, and they have the classic and the vintage 44, which is that almond one. So it's good to know, in case you know someone has an allergy. Both of them are going to have dark rum, and dark rum is meant to be used sparingly. Dark rums have a lot of vanilla notes. Use it like vanilla, a teaspoon, or a quarter teaspoon. in a batch of cookies is plenty. If you've ever tasted vanilla on its own, it's rough on its own. You're gonna go to a luau. One of the best luau's in the state is right here on this property. Those Mai Tais have about that much dark rum on them. They're pre-made mix, and they're not gonna be great. They'll get you where you need to go, but it's not going to be an enjoyable journey. Speaking from experience, so the way that we make ours, little tiny bit of dark rum to accentuate the other flavors. There's still tons of liquor in it, but if I'm going to pay a bunch of money for a drink, I want it to taste good. I can make a crappy one at home for free. So I'm going to come to you guys, give you some of Koloa's dark. It's the first rum, which was white rum and caramelized sugar. They add Tahitian vanilla and burnt sugar, so you get creme brulee. Oh, you never burnt the marshmallow when you make a s'more. Oh, along those lines. Creepy.
Ooh, this is cool.
And then one of the two different ones. He'll walk up the side of the road, and when you stop at a stoplight, he'll step right in front of your car and hold the sign. And he'll just look. A little bit of that, as you can tell, is a little better. A little bit goes a long way on the Mai Tai. Now, there are a couple drinks that dark rum is very good in. One of them would simply be a rum and coke. The other, Koloa, which makes an 80 proof coconut rum. So sweet and coconutty, but same amount of alcohol as a shot of tequila. I don't lose that grain. I like this one. Real quick, is there anyone here that doesn't like coconut? You've had this one before.
Yeah.
What's your take on it?
Coconut. It's not that strong of a coconut.
I always ask, because I can skip people if you want to. More often than not, people that don't like coconut end up liking this one more than the rest of them. But I'm going to come to you. If for some reason you don't want any of this one, it can be a little bit love-hate, so I do offer to skip. But I would encourage everyone to try it. And if you like it, Fletcher makes a phenomenal Kilohana.
Oh, nice. Once we get to our next stop and everyone's got phone service, we're going to give you an Instagram account that has every recipe we've ever created. The pina colada, this Mai Tai, we have 65 recipes to get that.
Thank you. Are you going to get mad at me if I ask you for
So what we're making here, she wants a little bit of
that's not bad.
pineapple juice. We call this the sorority sister starter kit. Into an old fashioned. The toasted coconut notes play off of the oaky notes, and it is stunningly good. People will ask you, what kind of whiskey is that? If you put too much, it's disgusting. But a little bit goes a long way. We actually barrel aged that for 3 months. Koloa Rum gave us these charred oak barrels. 3 months of aging is roughly like 3 years of aging, they say, because of surface area with a smaller barrel. Bro, you guys could have sipped on it like a whiskey. It was unbelievable.
Okay, so this is chocolate
He hikes your
rum.
tour just as much as you're hiking his tour.
Yeah.
Oh, does he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he had the Koloa rum out, and he's like, I would love to.
Yeah, he's the
serve this
service cat,
to you
yeah.
guys.
It's like eating a truffle.
So, walking around a little. Kōloa Rum, like I said, also has those other flavored ones, as well as a 5 and a 7 year age. What we're here for, taking those first 3 rums, which got progressively better, but we're still okay, and creating a really tasty Mai Tai. I'll let Fletch explain what he's got for you here.
So I do 1 ounce of gold rum, a splash of orange carousel, a 1/4 ounce of coconut rum, and freshly squeezed pineapple juice that I squeeze out of the metal Dole can into the bottle for you. Stupid, I know. 1/2 ounce of dark rum and an underripe orange as a garnish. It'll taste like an orange and a lime put together. Bring us your empty cups up front if you have it. Come grab a Kauai Safaris Mai Tai and don't chug them. We'll get pictures and take these back on the truck.
Yeah, that banyan tree, guys, is a killer backdrop. If you want a picture, congratulations, you came to Hawaii and you got a celebrity doppelganger.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
You'll see him on the way out.
Yeah, go get your drink, David.
to you, they'll just stare at you. Absolutely.
So I didn't really get much of a video of it, but Mai Tai was good. Ooh. Gosh, I love this. I told David, I was like, if this was the walkway to our front door of our house, I would be okay with that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I would love that too.
Where you can't even see the house from the road.
Yeah. We have a lot of beautiful houses up in where we live.
Oh, I bet. Greg and David bringing up the rear.
Nice vlogging.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna get out of the valley. There's sun to be enjoyed. We're gonna throw tortillas at the pigs. And then about all the tortillas you want, sir. And then once we get out of the pig pasture, we're gonna head out to our second location for our farm to glass cocktail. Sound good?
Yeah!
There is another drink, guys. We ain't done yet.
Everybody's drunk.
I'll go to the bar after this again.
All right.
We are a lot louder.
Onward! Our island of Kauai, we do not have the mongoose. Every other major island does. Mongoose first arrived to the Hamakua coast of the Big Island in 1883, brought in an effort to have them kill the rats that were destroying the sugarcane. One problem, rats are nocturnal. Mongoose are not. They never even saw each other. Complete failure. What the rats gotta eat, the mongoose gotta eat, they eat the young of ground nesting birds. So not just the chickens, but the nenegus, the Koloa duck, the laihula, the aiko, all of our native ground nesting birds got decimated. We don't have the mongoose here, so we have all the chickens and we have a great stock of those native birds. We do have feral cats that do some damage, but not to the extent of that mongoose. These pigs over here are part domestic, part wild. We're going to drive in here, but as you drive to the gate, if the truck's in motion at any point, one rule, stay seated. Got it? What's the one rule?
Stay seated.
Oh here comes Patty.
We're gonna throw tortillas out.
Oh, it's like me running to the dinner table.
Well, let's do that too.
Can the birthday boy have a tortilla?
Oh, we're gonna pass everybody.
Oh, perfect.
Yay.
That was like me running to the dinner table.
The birthday boy. Oh my god.
Can we take it back and fire it up on the grill?
That's how we get the bacon so thin again.
That was so good.
Ooh, that was a good one.
This is the first time they've never run to us.
Wow.
Here they come.
Food last
Here
night.
comes
They're
one.
good.
Bro, what can drunk people do?
Right? Let's see how good
Drunk
they
people can throw tortillas. Just give them one. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Swallow that weekend.
Oh, she's getting way.
Yeah, waddles. Oh yeah, whenever you're ready.
Get the tortilla.
We'd prefer if you don't hit any kids on the train, but we wouldn't do that if you did. The guy was like, what about fucking one? Let's go.
You don't like the Hi guys!
Hello.
You guys want some Mai Tais?
That one's a little broken.
You guys are out there? You didn't get to come in here? Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, almost hit him.
That one was broken.
All right, young ladies by the Black Cow, I need you to move and make a window for me.
Dad's like, I ain't doing it. We don't want to hit you.
Ooh, that one. Oh,
Hey. Oh, right on the roof.
I'm going to hit someone, I'm not going to like it, I'm done. I hit a kid in the face like 3 months ago.
Did they deserve it?
They might have.
You throw like a chiropractor.
I don't want
Don't imitate what you saw on TikTok.
he was turning his mouth and running the other way.
They're just experimenting. And their secondary job is food waste management. Our island has one landfill and it's full. The county's only plan is to keep filling it. Thousands of pounds of food waste goes there daily and none of it comes from our property. The pigs absorb every ounce, lowering our carbon footprint by a lot. We do a luau show 3 to 4 days a week of 800 people in a full-time restaurant. We produce hundreds, if not thousands of pounds of food waste. None of it leaves.
You guys
And
want
here, the wild tourists.
You want to switch tours?
Led by the Lexi.
Leave the kids with them and come.
We've got rum over here.
So, cattle arrived in 1793. King Kamehameha was given a gift of 5 head of cattle. 1 bull, 4 cows. The king put a ban, a couple, on killing the cattle and let them go wild on the Big Island. More breed stock was introduced over time, and by 1830, the number was estimated over 20,000 wild cattle roaming the Big
You know,
Island.
they make vehicles so you don't have to walk.
They became dangerous to the point that locals started building lava rock walls around the towns. Folks, he's ready for another cocktail! To the left, the beautiful Lo'i Lanai. I will get back to the subject of that in a little bit. But if you look directly in front of the truck, There are 2 little green restrooms tucked into the bushes. They are cleaned every morning. So if you need to empty your tinkle tank, that's where you want to do it.
Your tinkle tank.
You have flushers like shit in NASCAR. Alright, the gazebo is set over the waterways called the Lo'i. And in the water, we are planting taro. You'll see 3 of our ponds planted with the taro crop. Taro to the Hawaiian people is the main starch, the main carbohydrate. It was like rice, corn, or potatoes to other cultures. When you steam and mash up the root system of the taro plant, it creates one of our regional dishes known as poi. And if you've ever had poi, you've either had high quality poi or low quality poi. It tastes like paper mache paste. There is a difference, and oftentimes our visitors experience the latter of the 2. But good or bad, eat it like you would rice, potatoes, or grits, a starch or a binder.
We're going to the next pavilion
Well, someone has to go tinkle.
for the next farm to glass cocktail. Your tinkle tank.
You want to sit on the couch? These for farm to glass cocktails. So if you're on Instagram at all, we're known as the Rum Guys. If you just type in the Rum Guys under accounts, we're the one with the underscores. Will be the first one to pop up. It's only recipes. If you guys want to see advertisements and stuff like that, you can follow Kauai Safaris. The Rum Guys is just for drinks. The only thing that we have in our drinks that is unique to Hawaii or unique to us is the rim. My local people, you know it. Lihingmui. Lihingmui is a Cantonese plum, means traveler's plum. Essentially, it's a plum that's flavored with black licorice. It's salted, it's dried, and you would suck on it when you were outside working hard. It gave you electrolytes back into your body. And then throughout Hawaii, we just started using it as candy pretty much. You put lihimoy on fresh fruit, pineapple specifically, and mango. You put it on gummy bears and popcorn.
So if you hop on the Instagram account, you'll see the Mai Tai, you'll see the pina colada, you'll see all the chocolate rum recipes, but the majority of that page is our farm to glass cocktails. Our goal is every month a brand new drink for you that we source everything possible from the orchard. This one's got about another week in it, and then on to something new. We are pouring in dark rum, which you tried earlier, and then Tanji talked about those little barrels. We put orange curacao in there, which is orange liqueur. We age it, it picks up some oak, it picks up some char, it is absolutely beautiful. We do a demerara sugar simple syrup. Also kind of the turbinado, that sugar in the raw flavor profile, and you make a simple syrup out of white sugar, don't taste like much. Simple syrup out of brown sugar tastes like molasses if that's what you're after. We want it to taste like sugarcane juice, so we'll use that demerara. Then our juice mix here, this is orange juice, lime juice, and passion fruit juice that we grow those seeds on property. And then you remember that really special pineapple juice that I made for you for the Mai Tai out of the can? Little of that goes in there because pineapple and rum are absolutely best friends. And then has anyone ever had a culinary foam on a cocktail? Like a whiskey sour or a gin fizz? Foam's often thickened with egg whites, cream, or gelatin, which is cool if you can have those. Many people can't have a lot of those things, so we use a thickener called xanthan gum, often used as an egg replacement for vegan baked goods. So it's safe for every sort of eating requirement, preference, or allergy. Flavor of our foam is guava. So we have guava trees on property. They're quite invasive, the ones we use are strawberry guavas, but they've let 2 of the trees stick around and we make this fun little foam. This drink is an ode to the good old POG, passion orange guava. It's only a 2 charger, it's weird, it's so strong. And we found over the years that POG goes best with dark rum. So a little dark rum in there. Kanji's putting a little piece of underripe lemon over the top. Nice aromatics, kind of rosemary, pine needle feel. There's a train full of sober people if you want to wave at them.
Guys, straws are optional.
Trains full of sober people.
On top. So we kind of encourage you to just lick the rim, but we do have one right here. He's ready for you guys. Come on up. Thank you guys.
That is good. So we actually had quite a lot of people from California on our rum tour. We're still on it, by the way. And actually, one of the people is the owner of a burger chain on the island, Kenji Burger. Hopefully we can head on over there and do a video and review on her restaurant. I heard it's pretty good. They have like 3 or 4 locations on Kauai alone, so it should be pretty cool. Yummy.
Lead us in a round of happy birthday. Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David and Angela. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Yeah! Choo!
I knew everyone was going to be videoing you. You would have worn longer shorts, huh?
Where's my drink?
Oh, yeah.
Where's my birthday drink?
Body shower. Body shower. Oh. You know how many gallons you can fill inside of the city?
And then we get rid of you before you get rowdy. Go to Kenji Burger, we'll pass the bird in the air. From all of us here at Kauai Safaris and our gorgeous property of Kilohana, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you guys had some fun and enjoyed the adventure. Thank you. Folks, as you approach our loading dock, please let us come to a complete stop again before you stand. And remember that these loading docks are a bit harder to navigate after the amount of liquor we've given you. If you're traveling soon, please travel safe. We hope to see you all again. Mahalo nui. Thank you all very much. It was fun showing you all around.
Mahalo.
Thank you.